Hello, good morning, Professor.
Good morning.
First, it's my first time joining this meeting, so I just want to introduce myself real fast. I'm Tommy, from International Division of Isekai Group. I'm from Indonesia, so I'm a bit familiar about this Borneo island that our company is giving the donation to. In Indonesia, it's called Kalimantan Island. So Borneo is the old name. So I'm still have a ring in my head.
イザベル、お久しぶりです。こんにちは。お変わりないですか？スタッフの皆さんもお元気ですか？
Everything has been very good, very busy this year. I'm in Paris at the moment.
今年も患者さんからの募金と NPO 法人未来プロセスからの寄付を合わせて100万円を寄付しました。オランウータンとか NGO ウータンにとって有意義に使っていただけることを願います。
Well, thank you very much. I'm very grateful. It's been many years now that Mirai Process NPO is supporting UTAN and the reforestation program. So we're very grateful, and thanks to your donation, we've been able to do a lot of work this year.
今日はボルネオ島での NGO ウータンの活動の報告を聞けることを楽しみにしていました。よろしくお願いします。
Yes, with great pleasure. I will show you a presentation.
Okay, please.
So you can see. I will share the screen now. So this is a view from the top of a hill at the reforestation site where you have visited before. And this is a report on our work in 2023. So you know very well Bhutan. We've been working for 26 years, doing research and conservation for wildlife in Sabah. And we work in Sabah with the Sabah government, the Sabah Wildlife Department. So this is a view of the Kinabatangan River. So you see there is some forest. There is also a lot of old palm. And this is an amazing place for wildlife. We have Bornean elephants, orangutans, proboscis monkeys, many bird species, very special for wildlife in this region. However, there has been a lot of logging and a lot of development of agriculture. So you see the difference between before and today, where you have small patch of forest with old palm plantation in between. So this is really a problem for wildlife because they cannot move from one place to the other. This is the objective. This is why we have formed the reforestation project, which is one of the many projects that Bhutan is doing. And what is special is the staff is entirely women from the local community, and they've been working with us for many years. Maybe you recognize some of them from your last visit, and they're all doing very well. And the objective of reforestation is to create corridors to allow animals to move passage from one forest to the next forest, and also to reduce the conflict between human and people. Because when elephants or orangutans cannot move between forests, they have no choice. They go in villages, in plantation, so there is a lot of problems. So reforestation helps to solve this problem. And also another objective of reforestation is to protect species which are critically endangered, like the Bornean orangutan. And also by planting forest trees along the river, it really helps restoring the quality of the riparian along the river, and also the local fisheries and benefit economy of the village. And by having nice forest along the river, also it helps to preserve the value, the beauty of the area for ecotourism. So the progress we've had in 2023. In 2023, we focus almost entirely on maintenance because, you know, we have started this new corridor, the Genting Wildlife Corridor, 5 years ago. And now we finished planting 110 acres. But we've planted in total 71,000 trees in 5 years. And that's a lot of trees. And, you know, we cannot just plant and let them be. We have to come back every 3 months at the beginning to take care of them, remove the weeds, clean around the trees so they can survive. So because we planted so many trees in a short time, there is a lot of baby trees we have to take care of. So the team this year focused every day. They went and on the different areas to take care of the trees. They also planted a few other trees to replace the ones that died. So in total, it was about 3,000 trees of 22 native species. In total, we've employed 26 women from the villages last year and trained more that came for short-term training. And we purchased the seedlings, the baby trees from village nurseries, from families in the village. So 32 families also benefited from this project. This is giving you an overview of all the trees we have planted since 2003. So this year is low, and again, it's because we focus on taking care of the trees already planted. But altogether, we have planted over 187,000 trees. And this shows you the maintenance, the investment of maintenance in this year, last year in 2023. So we have 12 blocks in our reforestation site from block A to block L. And every month they went to the different blocks and do the maintenance and taking care of the trees of all these blocks. So these are photos of the main activity last year. So you see, if you just leave for a few months, the grass will grow very fast and it will choke, damage the young trees. So they have to come back with grass cutters, the knives to make sure the trees survive. And this year we were very happy because in the reforestation site, we start seeing wildlife moving through and using it. So this is an orangutan using the reforestation area. So we're very happy to see that because this is the real objective that we have. And not only orangutan, this is the most surprising. This is a clouded leopard. It's captured on a camera trap. We never see clouded leopard, even in the forest. But here, the camera trap caught this picture, and this is really special because this is a very endangered species in this region, very few left. And now we know they have a safe place in the reforestation area. And for next year and the next years, in the future, we have a new project. The Sabah government has asked UTAN to prepare the nomination of the Kinabatangan region as a biosphere reserve under UNESCO. So it's international recognition. There are many biosphere reserves in Japan. Maybe you've visited some of them. And the objective of the biosphere reserve is to combine conservation of biodiversity, sustainable development, and logistic, which is research and monitoring. So this is very good for Kinabatangan because conservation is very important, but development, sustainable development for communities and also sustainability of our palm agriculture is very important. So this project will combine all these aspects. So the proposal is now finished, ready, and it has been sent to UNESCO in Paris, and we will have the final decision sometime next year, probably in July. And this is a preview of the proposed Kinabatangan Biosphere Reserve, where the dark green is the protected area, what exists already. The light green is our palm plantation mostly, and these will be helped to go towards more sustainability with this program. And the yellow line, and this is very important as well, is the buffer between protected areas and our palm plantation. And this is the really critical area. So the our palm plantation don't give negative impact to the forest. And so we have worked with all the plantation in the region and discussed ways to make this buffer work. And this will involve a lot of reforestation as well as maybe agroforestry, planting trees together with all palm. So this is going to be huge, much bigger scale reforestation and using the knowledge that has been built all these years for this new project. So I thank you very much. This is the end of my report, and I'm very happy if you have any question.
これまで、調査を進められてきていると思うんですが、オランウータンの、個体数の増減って、もう分かりましたか？
We are doing this right now, but to count orangutans, it's very difficult, very difficult because you cannot you cannot see them. So you have to use helicopter to look at nest from above. You have to spend many days walking in the forest everywhere. So this is a big investment in time. So we do this every 10 years. So the last one we did was in 2014, and now we have started the new one. So hopefully by next year we can have new numbers for orangutans. Hopefully it didn't go down. Hopefully it will stay at least, or maybe increase a little bit.
So the numbers will like from around next year you will know the exact, like I don't mean like exact the numbers of the orangutans.
An estimate, because we cannot count every
Yes, of course.
every animal. Sometimes the team that conducts orangutan research, every day they go in the forest and they search. We know there is 30 orangutans live there, but it's very difficult to find. So we have to count the nest. Every night they make a new nest. So orangutans can hide, but the nest we can see. So we usually count the nest to have to guess the number.
We're also hoping that the numbers are increasing every year. So because of your programs also, we are very thankful of it.
Thank you very much. I'm also very grateful on behalf of the whole team. We thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor.
日本も11月も末だというのには今日も暖かいんですけれど、世界的に気候変動、異常気象が起きていると思います。ボルネオ島はどうですか？
Yes, this is something that is very concerning everywhere in the world and on natural habitats, because the ecosystems depend entirely on the weather conditions and environmental conditions. And we start to really see impact in the fruiting, for example, the cycles of the orangutan food. We've looked for 25 years every year which species is fruiting and when, and we can start seeing that everything is changing already. So wildlife also has to adapt, and it's probably very difficult because also Kinabatangan is a big river and it's a floodplain. We're very worried of water levels. There are floods every year. This is natural, but we worry that the floods become bigger or more frequent. So this is something that is very, very worrying. Yes.
Professor, thank you for your for the answer. So we are hoping you and your team don't force yourself too much because it's also dangerous for yourself. You just do on the best you can, but don't force yourself to the level of danger because we know the danger of the flood is quite not good.
Thank you very much.
So this is all the question for today because your presentation is so clear. We understand everything.
今年はボルネオ島にみんなで行くことができなかったんですけれど、この大阪で募金の活動は継続しながら皆さんの活動がうまくいくように応援しています。
Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
We're
Professor.
very grateful for your support. And I hope maybe you come to visit or we will come to visit you and we meet again soon.
Okay. Thank you. We're hoping for this good relation can continue from year to the next year and the next and the next and on and
Thank you
on.
so much.
We are hoping for you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Oh, thank you so much. You too. You too. Happy New Year.
Thank you very much for your time, Professor.
Okay. Bye-bye.
So,
Bye.